All right, here we go. Welcome to the podcast. This is episode 6. This is
Yes,
something
sir.
new. Open up with Creative Connect.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, man?
How the fuck have you been, bro?
I've been through a roller coaster,
Hey,
but peachy.
I've been
A
on the
peachy
same
roller
vibe.
coaster.
A peachy.
Peachy, yeah, because like you go through a roller coaster, but then you also realize that there's lessons to be learned. So it's a blessing.
It is. Like,
Yeah,
I've been on the same wave. How long has it been? Like, how long has it been since the Wolves Den?
2014, I believe.
Damn.
2014, 2015. 2015, we'll say. So
It's 4
4
years.
years.
It's a fucking long ass time.
That's as long as somebody being in high school.
It really is. Yo, I really appreciate you having me on here, bro.
Of course, man. Of course. When you hit me up and it was like, can I get an interview? I was like, you didn't have to ask. It was like, yo, I'm coming through so-and-so day,
You
and
feel
that's
me?
it.
You
And
know.
it would have been gravy. But yeah, it's my boy right here, known as Black Bravo,
Come on.
Alex, Creative Connect, a cozy boy.
Yo,
Started the cozy wave, though, on low key.
you know, high key. Yo, I'm gonna say some under like. Yo, if you go back on my Instagram, like I screenshotted ASAP 12E. They were making like cozy boy shirts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not taking away from like everything that happened in RIP, you know, Yams.
Right.
I'm just saying in general, like I definitely was like thinking the same thought, like no ideas original. Anyways,
Right.
you know, before I digress, I screenshot him and put him on my Instagram. You guys can like go back and like me and him are talking on his post about like yo linking up like in the future. We never did, but you know, I was on that cozy boy shit. Like that was my whole vibe, and even to this day, still cozy. Y'all boys see the fit.
Right.
Super
Bro, I remember
cozy.
you wrote a
Scarf.
contract
Yeah.
about how to be like being in the cozy boys.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
That was
bro.
real shit.
Yeah, you know, it's all good, man. Things happen. It's probably for the better. Guys got something better in store.
Of course.
Yeah.
We all start stuff when we're young and either pans out or it doesn't. Most time it doesn't pan out or it goes to something else. And you've been working tirelessly.
You think so?
For sure.
I probably look tired too.
Yeah, you are tired. I know you are 'cause you told me.
True fact. True fact. But nah, you know, I really asked to come on the show because I was just like, as of lately, bro, I've been seeing shit all come back around like full circle.
Everything is full circle nowadays. Like 2020, I keep telling people like, is it the year? And
Yeah.
like I've always thought 2020 was gonna be the year. Even when I said to myself like, yo, 2012 is when I started. I was like, yo, by 2014 I'll be on. But like in the back of my mind, I was like, probably 2020 because that just sounds good.
It I mean, the way I look at it, like metaphorically, I look at it like it's the year of full circle because 2020 vision is clear vision.
That's a fact. That's a
So,
big fact.
you know, I feel like it's the year where people's visions will be the clearest and manifestation will be at the highest.
Right. You see everybody that we've worked with doing big shit, like
It's-
to the point where like you can see where it's gonna blow up. And that in itself, I feel like is just a blessing in general, just to have that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
seriously, I mean,
To have the group of people around you to be placed, years ago around people that are doing what they're doing nowadays. I think it's just a blessing to be a part of something.
yeah, bro. Like I said, I got a lot to thank you guys because, like, shit, in Triple C, bro, I was like dumb lost. Like, I was fucking going through my breakup with my fucking like high school girlfriend and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Just battling depression, fucking parents sick as hell,
Right.
and I'm just at school, and I'm like, you guys gave me an outlet. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We started the Wolves. Well, you guys already had the Wolves then. I kind of just was like, yo, can I be a host?
Right.
Just like, yo, can I be a host?
You just came into it, but it was all. I feel like it was definitely organic.
Yeah,
because
for
you
sure.
fit 100%.
For sure. You know, tested it out, did a couple ciphers. You know what I
Right.
mean? Everything meshed well. Everybody clicked. Like, nothing was really forced at all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even shout out to Simba. You know what I'm saying?
sure.
Marcus, all them boys.
For sure. I had Marcus on the show recently.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I seen that on Instagram. I was like, yo, fucking gang.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what you said when you talk about full circle. Like, I told you earlier, I just lost my job recently. And I
Congrats.
feel like, thank you,
Mm.
and that's been holding me back for the past 7 years in general, just for me.
Mhm.
But I stayed because I felt complacent, right? And you feel comfortable, and you're like, oh, when so and so happens, that's when I'll quit. When someone, but like I was forced out. They eliminated my job across the company, and they was
Oh,
like,
shit.
yeah, they were like, either you take
You're
you
pretty high up.
I was a leader. It wasn't super high, but it was definitely like you couldn't just come
And just be a
and
leader.
just be a lead. Yeah,
Right.
right. There's like either apply and interview for these other jobs that pay less, or you can take the severance package and we'll be seeing you. And I was like, well, I'll be seeing you, and I left that day. So since then I've been reaching out.
What's the severance package?
Severance package is like it's a collective of like how long you've been there with the company. They chop you out a lump sum because it's loss of work. So like it's not your fault that you don't have a job anymore. It's their fault. So
That's
like
actually kind of clutch.
yeah, it's kind of clutch. Cash out my 401k too.
Come on,
Because I'm not going back too low to work. So like,
Hey,
why do
bro.
I need that?
You know, it's definitely understandable.
Yeah.
So make sure you invest.
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%. Investing has been a part of me since I was like a little kid. Because like my
already in the
uncle
game.
and shit like that. Yeah, it's like he's giving me game for a while with that shit. So yeah, I'm definitely not lost on that. But
Bless up.
yeah, been in the studio a lot, really getting it done. You know.
I was gonna say, man, that's like another thing, man. Like the Wolf's Den gave me like a comfort zone
Mhm.
to feel comfortable to even make a project.
Right.
You know, because like in Triple C is where I went through the motions to even create Element AU, and
Right.
actually a lot of people don't even know that I make music,
Mhm.
like at all. Like they think that, and you know the crazy dynamic of it all is like we were in Triple C, we did Wolves. Like this is the timeline. Like, bro, I wasn't doing anything with photography really. Like I was doing it as like a hobby, more
Right.
so like a passion.
Weren't we in the same like photography class?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I didn't really like really pursue it. And once we did Wolves Den and we took a couple seasons off, like you know, Ant left.
Mhm. Right.
And it was just me
Which
and
was
you.
really like the
That was like
the pulse.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was kind of just like dry. Like we were kind of like struggling to keep
We
it going.
we had a couple though, like Dayron and Puffy's interview.
Nah, for sure.
That was a great interview.
Don't
I
get me
still
wrong.
watch that and show that shit to people.
We definitely did, but we were like hustling and bustling to make that shit continue.
Definitely.
And then
definitely.
fucking Denzel, he helped out too.
Right.
So it was just like we still had it, but like Ant was like the high energy and like
Yeah. The very organized one. He set up the group, the club, everything.
if
Yeah.
someone was tired and didn't want to be on camera, we could easily swap out with him and he would host. But
Yup.
like we just had to like, and then some days that semester too, I wasn't even able to do it, which you know, powers that be. But shit, after Wolfden like went wayside for a little bit, bro, I literally made the project Element AU with Taylor in the studio,
Mhm.
recorded at Simla's crib, and was like, yo, I'm gonna start doing my own videos. And Creative Connect wasn't even created at this time.
Right.
You know, a whole bunch of other shit happened. I left in Triple C, and when I left in Triple C, I was just like, I started interning for my homie Denzel, and like, just being exposed to everything. I never doubled back to music.
Mhm.
I just like started spearheading like the directing and photography aspect, and shit, bro. It's this brand Creative Connect that we know today, bro. It's
Right.
like it's pretty beautiful, but shit, bro. I came here today to be like, yo, thank you, bro, because Lord knows, bro, where I would be or what I would be doing if I didn't even have the creative outlet of Wolves Den to like express myself and get out. You know what I mean? Because
Damn.
a lot of people don't know. Intrip's fucking like, it's like a dead zone, bro. It's like,
It-
if you don't got no car, you're fucked.
Yeah, you're fucked.
I didn't have no car, so I was
Uber
fucked.
didn't exist back then either.
I know. It was 30-minute walk to the grocery store.
Yeah.
On a big ass campus with small buildings.
Right. No, that's a fact. The campus huge. Like, why you at this land? Dude, put something there.
I don't even know, man.
But man, that really means a lot,
Yeah, for sure.
and I'm glad you feel that way, and thank you. Like I told you earlier, like from watching you freestyle so effortlessly
Appreciate it.
in the Wolves Den, like that helped me out in my own freestyling attempts and shit like that. So, there's thanks to be given all around.
For sure. Grateful.
I give my flowers to Ant every time I see him. Damn near.
Me
It's
too.
Like, 'cause, like, bro, like, if it wasn't for him, I told him, I was like, dog, I was sitting in that communications class and you just walked in my class and was like, yo, got a new group, Thunder Wolves Media. We do so and so and so and so and so and so, and you sign up right here and you come down. Meetings are blah 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 day at this time. And I'm sitting there fresh out of high school, super quiet. You remember how quiet I was?
Facts.
Like shy as shit.
I was the same way though.
Right. And I was just like, fuck it, man. What do I got to lose? He seems like a cool person.
Right.
So I was just like, I signed up, went down there, and the rest is literally history.
Oh God, literally the same thing. You know, like you would come down those stairs, you would walk past the studio, it'd be on your right hand side, and it was like a classroom right there, right?
Yeah. You want water?
Nah, I'm Gucci.
All
Appreciate you. Yeah, bro. I was in that class. I think it was a web design class.
Oh, you talking about with Carol?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
The
came out.
immediate class, and then the studio's right there.
So I would just walk by and see you guys in there. I'm just like, so it's just gonna be just like a recording studio just here.
Right.
It's just a recording studio. You can just go in.
Just right in my face.
Just allowed to go in here. You guys just got the keys. I'm like, yo, what's Gucci with you guys?
Yeah.
But nah, yeah, man, it's fucking blessed, man. Like,
Yeah,
I'm super
man.
super happy, man.
For the people who don't know what we're talking about, me and Creative Connect. What do you? People call you Creative Connect
I feel like, bro, I think you know what I mean?
nowadays.
On a stature like a platform, you could call me Creative Connect, but bro, just call me Alex.
All right, word. All right.
Just
So
call
me and,
Alex.
cause I used to call you Bravo all the time.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I used to call you Bravo.
Yeah, man.
BRVO.
about
You said, fuck that? All right, no more
Yeah,
Bravo,
about-
man.
I wouldn't say that there's no more Bravo, but you know,
You gotta do a song called Black Bravo one day and just harken back.
I think it's one of those
Harken.
things where you know how artists kind of just like move forward. With,
Oh, for sure.
and,
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
it's kind of like leave their name in the past.
Right.
But I don't know if I should really leave Bravo because there's so many people that know me by that.
Right.
That I think it's a very distinguishable name.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I'm choosing between like that or like my name with my mother's maiden name.
Okay, what would that be?
It's Alex Kirkwood.
Okay. That sound like an R&B nigga.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, should I be Bravo or should I be Alex Kirkwood? I just, you know, figuring it out right now. You know what I
Right.
mean, with the up and coming project. So I want to like be
Gotcha.
able to drop that. But before we both digress,
Yeah, like I was saying, me and Alex in college, we were doing this. We were in the group called Thunderwolves Media, and that was such a club. Shout out to Ace, my boy Anthony, for putting that all together. Who we were talking about earlier, but it was really just like a multimedia group where, you know, we do videos. But the main thing was we did a show called The Wolves Den. There were other shows that they did, but people for whatever reason didn't stick with it. But The Wolves Den stayed true and like stuck together. It was a show where we had interviews with local artists. People come through, talk about what they're doing. Kind of like what we're doing right here with something new, but this is more one-on-one. It was me and Alex or me and Ant before Alex came in, and we would just sit down and talk to him, and then we would cipher at the end. And you can still find that Wolves Den, Thunderwolves Media on YouTube, Wolves Den, whatever, you could find it. So that's what we're talking about when we say the Wolves Den or the Den or something like that, just so people know.
yes, Liddy.
Yeah, it was a very good time.
Yo, bro.
Very
It's
good time.
super nostalgic, bro. Made me into a
Remember
man.
when Bottle Poppin Banks came through?
Yeah, bro.
Were you with me when I went to go get him?
No. I was
So
not
remember
with
when we
him.
had all white on?
Yeah, he came in the studio with a different energy.
Different. Totally came flexing hard.
Different
He
energy.
walked through with a whole group, like a posse. And this was like shortly after him and his brother AMP released I forgot what it was called. It was a mixtape they released. Come through the cafeteria, all white, sunglasses on, white hat, looking like a superstar. People in the cafeteria like, what the fuck? Who is that? Like, I heard people saying like, who is that? What is going on? I'm just like, we out here. Let's go.
Celeb stats.
Yeah, right. So he just walking back and shit. He handed his man a $50 bill, told him to go get a water.
Hey, man.
Yo,
Yo,
what?
man. King energy, man. Yo,
For real. Shout out Bottle Poppin Banks, man.
Different energy.
That wasn't even an interview. He just came like, y'all want to rap right now? Like,
Yeah, that's literally how he came in the booth. Like,
and I remember him from my boy. Shout out to my boy Jamel. He introduced me to him. We were sitting there smoking the one night. And he was just in the car. And he was just going off. Nigga said, my style I perfected. My J's look like Tetris. I was just like, what? I mean, he came through fucking spitting, and it was just you and him back and forth. I was like, you know, I'm not even going to step into this arena.
I was literally just like, what the fuck is? I was looking around at everybody, yo, what the fuck is going on? Why is it just me and him rapping? I kind of was getting fatigued. I was like, yo, bro, what's your beef? Like,
what is your beef?
It was to the point where it was like we stopped freestyling and kind of started like battle rapping. I was like, yo, this is not the vibe where Wolfston is. This is not competitive. This is just supposed to be us rapping.
Right. Oh man. But it was a yo, I was
good time.
I thoroughly enjoyed that
shit.
Yeah,
no, it was a good time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody else did.
These niggas is mad because I flow just like Poseidon. I was like, what?
Bro. I don't know.
Remember he kept on cutting you off?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Different energy.
If you go watch it, I'm gonna put the link to that video in the description below.
Please do, so I can watch it again
for real. But like, if you watch the whole thing, you can see when Alex is rapping to where my man just comes through and cuts him off, and just Alex's face is like,
oh, like word. I'm gonna amp you still though.
All right, you're right.
All love. I get it.
Right.
I get it.
That was a good fucking time.
Yeah, facts, yo. Bottles, man. We gotta hop on the track, doc.
I was just talking to Bottle Poppin Banks not too long ago. He's still rapping and shit.
Hey, he's still, rapping and shit. Just...
Legend has it he's still down there.
In the den.
In the den.
In the dungeon. So many bodies in the dungeon.
For real. Shout out to my boy Where the Body's At too.
Oh, yo, crazy thing. Yo, Taylor.
Yeah.
His music is fucking. Have you heard it?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, he's on some other shit.
I don't know if he's released anything like brand new, like in the past like 5 months. But
bro, yes, he has.
Oh, he has?
Bro, this dude's shit is fucking ridiculous.
Really?
Yes.
I got the one tape with Walk In with him and Johnny Armani and Murs, I think it is.
Yeah.
I walk in.
Bro,
we the squad.
This dude,
got whistle.
Him, shout out to Flex, man. Them boys is in the studio going hard. I totally salute them boys. Armani, man. Yo, the whole camp, them boys is going crazy over there. Like,
and they've been going crazy.
They have, but this is, it's the time.
New level, right?
Is even your music, everybody's music is like on some other shit.
Right.
At this point, I don't know if we're new or vets. It's like new vets.
New vets. You could say that. I don't know what the time period is on it, but
I mean,
I've been consistent for the past like 5 years, 6 years.
I've been so inconsistent.
But that's fine. No, you have been consistent, bro. You've been doing shit. It's not.
Yeah,
you could say like in music, whatever.
Yeah, sure.
But if you drop when did you drop Element AU?
Bro, I dropped that shit like 2014.
2014, right? It's 2019.
5 years ago.
So if you drop a project every 5 years, you'll be consistent. Be very mysterious.
Yeah, bro. Well, it's not mysterious now because we talk about it, but
right. No, I mean like you be mysterious. Because how many interviews do you have?
Views on this song?
No, interviews.
Oh, 0.
Right. So this is your first interview. Yeah,
this is it.
Which I also feel honored about.
Bro, I had.
Yo, we've given a lot of people their first interview.
Bro, you give it. I mean, I was there.
Yeah.
But that's why I was like full circle. Like, I feel like I should. If this is only right, that's why I was like, you know what, bro? No one has. Well, a couple of people have heard the project, but like on camera, like me pull up session type vibes. Like,
right.
So many people. I've played it like in a car for people, but like nobody's really heard as many songs as you have besides, Shorty.
Right.
Like other select people, but bro. I was like, bro, I gotta bless Scotty with this and get his opinion because I don't trust anybody else really. Besides, like, I'm just all about giving back to the people that helped me make AU, and I'm starting to see like what God wanted it to be like. You know what I'm saying? Because Element AU is gold, and I feel like everybody associated with that project like were golden people in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like years even down the line. Like I just want to give back to those people that helped that time, because those were like where I got like 109. It's my dorm room tattooed on my wrist. Like, and Triple C was such a, like a transitional period for me. You know, just leaving my parents and like growing into the man I am today, or young man. So it's just like, bro, I just feel like it's just time to give back.
Feel the same.
Before, like, you know, shit starts to get in motion.
To really start to like snowball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you. Definitely. And it's like you say with the full circle thing, I didn't even like notice, like recognize, like, but I brought back the interview shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. And it's funny because remember Short Moscato?
Yeah.
He was like, yo, y'all boys don't ever stop this. And he was like, no, we not. But then we lost space and we stopped. I feel real bad about that.
Shout out to Short, man.
Definitely shout out to Short. 14 Trapdoors, them boys.
And Roadies.
And Roadies, yeah.
Man. Did you?
I don't know Roadies though.
You don't?
No.
Dude, and you know the.
Is it it's a collective,
It's
right?
a collective.
Who is it?
There's 4 people.
Real quick, 14 Trapdoors is Short Moscato and Mastro.
It's Wizza.
It's Wizza and Short.
Got
you. Okay.
And Bendy.
I don't know Bendy.
It's taller gentleman.
Okay. Taller gentleman.
What? Gotta be politically correct.
No, for sure. That's just a funny word.
Yeah, I feel like there's it's just those 3. And then Roadies is Brandon, Jordan.
Brandon. Who? Not Day.
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
Yo, he's got I don't know what the song is. Like, I forget what the song is, but he's got a joint on SoundCloud that is a heater. Let me see if I can find it.
My boy Wiz. Shout out to him.
And Wiz?
Yeah, shout out to, you know what I mean? We go back to Bennett.
Okay.
I just don't want to put his real name out.
Right, yeah, no, for sure.
Even though I already just put out, you know, Jordan and Brandon's, but they actually go by their names, so it's a different, story. And then there's another guy, but I just don't know his name, but it's a white boy.
I think it's a different Brandon I'm talking
and
about.
And damn near Kage's in it, kind of like associated, but.
Brandon Dante?
Nah, that's not.
Okay.
Nah, Brandon Day. His name's like B Light.
That's crazy. I just said Day and like that's not.
Yeah, and you totally just like said some other name. But nah, bro.
I feel bad now.
Nah, man, don't feel bad, man. And shout out to my boy Xavier, man.
Oh, this guy.
If you haven't right now, man, go on YouTube, search up Anti-Culture documentary. Will literally give you insight on the Buffalo music scene, not the start or beginning, but just a couple of shows that like were crafted by the artists, built up to Anti-Venue, which is another concert series. You know, it definitely gives you informative like on the culture and what's been happening here. So if you haven't, definitely go check that out.
Word.
You didn't pull up, bro.
For what?
The premiere.
I don't think I knew about it.
That's fair.
And then also, I was at work.
So you just left Best.
In August 23rd is my last day.
Bro, this shit was like 2 weeks ago.
Are you serious?
Yeah, bro.
Come on, man. I didn't know about it.
Is that Riverworks?
I didn't know about it. Oh wait, I did know about it. I had something else to do that day. I'm pretty sure you liked it, the post. I had something else to do that day. Like I was already like committed into it.
No stress, bro. I'm just pulling your leg.
Yeah. No, I feel you, but like I want to let you know, like I'm not just out here skipping shit.
It is what it is. Fucking yeah, bro. Word.
So the that was the Anti-Venue thing.
Something similar to the sort. So the Anti-Venue is something separate. It's with me and my company, L.I.B.R.
Mm-hmm. That's how you say it, L.I.B.R.
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 Yeah, it's French.
I thought it was hot.
No,
Hout.
L.I.B.R. 2166.
Gotcha.
We're definitely in the future.
What's okay, the year.
Okay.
Got you.
Yeah, it's a unconventional, concert series.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of the venues here in Buffalo really frowned upon hip hop music, which that's not what we only cater to, but when we were growing the brand, which it was already growing before I came, like before I met Sean, they already did a couple of Anti-Venues, and shout out to Ez, he brought me on board, and I interned with them for a little bit before they offered me a position in the company. and we were just scaling it. We went on tour for like a couple years, and we scaled down and decided to do different shows in different cities. And amongst creative space being created from it, you know, where we brought different people from the industry to come here and actually view the culture. You know, we would have creative space the first day where artists can come in, they can talk to different people from Complex, you know, Love Renaissance, Interscope, you know, things of that nature. And then the next day they would be panelists at Anti-Venue, where local artists can be on the same bill as like bigger artists, and they can get judged and critiqued on their music and how they perform and everything.
I auditioned for that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Should have let me know, bro. I would have put you through.
What
Oh, you should have really came to Creative Space. That
this
would have been
dude Denzel,
Denzel.
I think is his name.
For what? Oh, you think about Vibrations?
Okay, yeah, that.
Yeah,
Vibrations.
shout out to Denzel, man.
Yeah,
I was around for that too. The
Word.
for that.
Word.
When I like I said earlier, when I came actually out of, I'm gonna jump back too, but when I came out of NCCC and I was interning with Denzel, like I was
different Denzel.
Not Denzel Williams.
The same Denzel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, bro. I remember we were shooting my boy Sam Carell. Shout out to him, and we was just shooting at a parking ramp. And we were like chatting about the idea about Vibration. He's just like, yo, you think it's a good idea? I'm like, yeah, bro, the city needs it. Literally woke up that next morning. We had to shoot with True V, the Green Box video. And before we even went on set, he sent me the flyer. Like, we talked that day before.
Wow.
The next day, he made the flyer. I was just like, yo, don't tell nobody. And, you know, then it grew to the concert series that it is today. It has its own day and everything. So, you know, shout out to Denzel. But, you know, with Anti-Venue being a growing brand amongst artists, like waking up like, yo, they're not letting us in venues. You know, me and Xavier pretty much were always on the scene, like whether it's a paid gig or they're just there just passionate about it, or we're just there shooting our friends. We collected so much footage over like a 1.5-year span, and we really were intimate with the story and knew it that we based the story on shows that built up to Anti-Venue that year, 2018, with the passing of King Lou, Goo Razor, and my boy Tapello. You know, all these monumental things led up to Anti-Venue, but it gave the culture such a big push. It inspired everybody so much that we were just like, yo, this needs to be like a documentary. So, you know, we put it all together, then we put the doc out, and we had to premiere at Riverworks. It kind of was funny. It's kind of just saying, like, venues need to, like, get it together, but then, like, the venue let us throw it. So, shout out to Riverworks for even letting us premiere it, man. Everything worked out. We had Freak the Mighty perform, and it was a good turnout. We had at least 100 people come out.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
It's beautiful.
All positive vibes.
All positive vibes, bro.
Which I really like. You don't hear a lot with shows and like anything getting, you know, messed up anymore. I really like that. I like that the group of Buffalo creatives that are pushing this narrative, like such as yourself, a couple other people, keep it all positive, and that's what the kids need at the end of the day. If you look at it, like I feel like some of the kids, like even though they're rowdy and shit like that, underneath all that, they're very positive people. And I think that, you know, what's going on out here and you know, some of the stuff that they're seeing in general from media is a big part of that. So I'm pretty excited about that in of itself. So yeah, good shit.
It's fucking lit, bro.
Hell yeah.
It's fucking lit, bro.
So Vibrations, L.I.B.R, Anti-Venue tour, the premiere. You did something else pretty big.
If we're talking on terms of big, I don't know. I mean, everything. This is all. It's funny as fuck that we're even literally having this conversation, because it's like I'm literally taking you like on a lot of this shit also is gonna be in my book Observations.
You're writing a book?
Yes, I'm writing a book, and it's a photo book, and it's pretty much a collection.
Nice.
Of all my work since NCCC till now, present day.
Observations.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, it's literally just a book based on like,
Perfect timing.
yes sir. Just book based on like things that I've observed, whether it be self realizations of things I've observed in myself, things I've observed to take photos of, things I've observed in time, and things I've observed in my career path. Like, you know, even in my past, like, you know, I take people. It's such an interesting book. Like, I'm making it almost like an autobiography, self help type of book. Like, you know what I mean? It's gonna be tips on how to get out of depression. There's gonna be, you know, a lot about myself. There's gonna be notes about how to actually do photography. So it's like it's a lot to bless you. It's a lot in the book to like really help people engage and like understand me, because it's just, you know, the one thing that I'm marketing and really selling to people is just like the vulnerability, because I don't do a lot of interviews, because I'm such a private person. I'm just being vulnerable with the world and like really embracing myself. So it's just like I'm so comfortable with myself now that it's like I don't care what people think about me. Like I can put this book out and somebody could just say, "Oh, you're a fucking pussy," or "Oh, like you're weird," or "Oh," I just be like, "Well, bro, I'm like confident in myself. Like
Right.
I don't really need self validation from other people anymore."
That's
Like,
a fact. I feel you.
you know, but
That comes with knowing yourself.
yeah, it took me a while, but it literally going through this story. This is the journey of how I got to know myself, and literally, we're talking about it. I don't know. I guess like the past. So we're talking about on a scale of maybe like what do we say, like 4 or 5 years?
Yeah, around that.
Yeah, there's been mad stuff. Like, you know, got the opportunity to shoot at Coachella. Got the opportunity to shoot BTS on Six Black and J Cole video.
Is that how you say his name? It's Six Black.
No, it's Black.
Oh, okay.
I
I was about
just,
to
you know, I
say.
just said that just because
Yeah.
some people might not understand.
Right. If you don't know Black by now,
I mean, you know, it's
as far as like someone who's into music, because I feel like people who watch this will be into music.
True, but you never know.
You never know. You're right.
Gotta break it down for people to digest.
Right.
Yeah, just little stuff like that. Well, it's not really little. It's pretty big.
Oh,
but
yeah. That's what I'm like. Talk about how that came about. You being able to shoot at Coachella and doing BTS work on the Pretty Little Fears video.
Realistically, shout out to my boy Sean. Shout out to L.I.B.R. Without going too much into detail to explain like how it really came about, you know, shout out to everybody at the, you know, Love and Renaissance label. Fucking super good people. They're really good, man. Like I feel like, bro, it's a black owned label.
Oh, word. Where are they from?
Atlanta.
Okay.
They got a joint venture with Interscope. Like, you know, Sean took us down there and introduced us to them. You know, the whole company, when they got their partnership with Interscope, and Interscope like built them a studio.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Like a studio office space in Atlanta. So like super dope. You know, once they opened it, you know, we got there, we got to meet a lot of good people that are like still good friends to this day, and you know, just keeping that connection and like preserving it throughout the years. You know, I kind of feel like I was like almost interning, you know, for them, and you know, we were just connected through here and there to like, you know, have the opportunity to be on set and do all these things. And you know, it eventually came around and they gave me the opportunity to go shoot, you know, social media content and content for Boogie on tour, you know, Westside Boogie. So that was like another thing, which was crazy, bro, because it was like, you know, I was still at Buff State. It was my senior year. Tour was like 2 months, month and a half. Dude, it was ridiculous. Like, mid semester, I found out like 2 weeks before I was about to leave. I ironed out all the details. I talked to all my teachers. They let me go. I flew in to Indianapolis. I picked up the tour bus. Never drove a tour bus ever in my life.
Oh, you drove the bus?
Never drove a tour bus ever in my fucking life. I scooped the tour bus.
Nerve-wracked.
Bro, I was super nerve-wracked. I was on the phone with Sean like, yo, bro, never did this shit before, bro. He just like, bro, this your test, man. You got it, bro. This is what you asked for. I'm like, you right. Drove 3 hours to Chicago, met up with the team. It was lit, bro. And from there, you know, everybody hit it off, and it was such a good vibe. It felt like everybody's worked together before, but it was everybody's like first time working together.
Right.
And, you know, shout out to Boogie, Dart, you know, the whole gang. I could go on with names, but we was deep on the tour bus. It was deep, you know. Dez, both Dez's, Gail, you know.
Riley, shout out to those people.
Riley, Tito. But nah, yeah, bro. It's just been so much in the past 5 years, like, that I could literally name, like, even like career development wise, that it's just like, it's fucking ridiculous to just think about it now.
Right.
You know,
like in hindsight type thing, like looking back at all what you did.
Yeah, and to think it all started from Houston.
The journey. Right.
That's the word. That's the thing that I like really mostly really concerned, because it's like, who knows if I never got in the Wolf's Den to really dive into music and make Element AU, who knows if I would have took photography this serious.
Right.
And I really took it more deeply because get observations.
I feel you.
Get observations and you'll know.
I feel you. I will definitely be getting a copy
for sure, bro.
It comes out.
I pray everybody does.
Hard copy?
Hard copies for sure.
Nice. I mean, like hardbacks.
Yeah, hardbacks.
Word.
Yeah. Limited too, though.
I want the first one. Or one of the first
ones.
We gonna see,
bro. We're doing a lot, man. I don't want to. You know what? I got a gallery show. You know, when the books drop, I have a gallery show.
You say you're gonna have a gallery show?
Yes.
Okay. Sick.
So
where at?
Man, to be determined. Once everything is solidified with details and everything, man, you guys will know. It'll hit the web. Like, I'm so focused and like so spearheaded with it. You know, I'm being very precautious with it to do this all correctly. But we're gonna do a real press run. This is gonna be also my first show. Like, I'm getting everything ready to move to the next phase in my life. So it's like, you know, dropping my first book, you know, dropping my first like real actual project that I'm like confident about. Like, not that I wasn't confident about AU, but this, I just literally, it's the first time like actually really, really vulnerable in my music. So I'm like actually stoked to put this out. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, book, gallery show, music. And then I dropped the documentary, so I just feel like I'm just doing my due diligence to myself and to the culture as like what I represent for myself as a photographer and, you know, a brand owner.
Right, definitely. Do you talk to Taylor about books? Word, because he was telling me, because I was telling him I've been writing a sci-fi fantasy called Derek Time for a while. He was like, yo, all you gotta do is sell so many copies, it becomes a bestseller. And then from the bestseller, you can put that on anything. And I was like, he
put me on.
Yeah. So I just wanted to see if he said that to you too.
Oh, for sure. And I appreciate the 100%. Information.
I know he did.
Yeah, I appreciate the information, but it's like, bro, this shit's about to be, I don't even know. I really don't even know.
I feel you. And I love that you kept your same demeanor, same attitude, personality that you had when I first met you.
Which is crazy.
Which is crazy.
Just finding myself.
Right.
I was. You know what I mean? I was like, when you met me, I was trying me out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't, when you met me, that wasn't me who I was in the past. So it's like when I got to college, I kind of like got comfortable inside myself.
Did like a reinvention?
Yeah, because you just live with your parents and they kind of like depict on, well, for me at least, my parents like controlled how I was.
100, I feel you.
You know what I mean? I couldn't do certain things even if I enjoyed it. Like, I didn't start smoking weed until I got to college.
Did you dorm?
Yeah,
you dorm.
That's another thing too.
Yeah, that's why.
So I was like super secluded away, and you know how their complex was. So it's just like,
I feel like if I would have did that, I'd be a lot different too. But I live with my dad, which was a blessing because I got to know him.
Yeah.
A lot more than I did as far as everything. Not here to talk about me though.
It's all good.
But yeah, dorming. I know changes people because especially if you're coming from a place like you said where it's controlled environment and stuff like that.
Super sheltered.
It's super strict and that yeah. And you get out to do your own thing. Yeah, you gotta find yourself. You do find yourself even if it's on accident.
Yeah, literally.
Just from being there.
I found myself through like heartbreak and like
right
real life shit.
Right.
Before I left, it didn't even really seem like life was what it was. I didn't know the struggles that everyone was going through. I didn't really know, but you know, there were so many things that like happened back to back to back to back that all led up to that point where I was there in school, and just grateful for it all. Like, there's no malice. I don't got no malice towards my exes that like did what they did to me, like, or did what we did to each other. I ain't got no malice about it. Like, that shit is all for the better. Like, I still love them the same. I'm not saying that I'm in love with them, but I definitely still got love for all my exes because they chill as hell.
Right.
They taught me how to really be a man. Like, each woman showed me how to be a better me because I was super passive. I was like easy to be walked on, and because I lost them to some of those reasons, I was like, you know what? I don't even know why I was doing those things because I thought that's what they wanted to please them. But realistically, it just wasn't me. So I was just like, you know what? I always lose women when I'm trying to just cater to them.
Right.
I'm going to just be me, and whoever stick.
Right. That's a fact. That's really what it is at the end of the day. I literally just had this conversation. Oh, shit. My girl's trying to FaceTime me.
Look, ironic.
Ironic as fuck.
Dude, that's the universe. How?
She gonna see this and be like, oh, so you just deny my shit?
Yeah, I just text. I got the FaceTime call from Shorty. I was like, I'm still in the interview. This girl I'm fucking with though, bro.
Yeah, you were telling me a little bit about her.
I really fuck with her, bro.
Damn. I was like, what's up? She's like, I just want to say hi and I love you.
Come
like,
on, man. Real shit, man. You know, and I did something of the same sort. I was just like, yo, I'm still in the interview, love. She's like, oh, sorry. I'm like, everything okay? Do you need anything?
Right.
Man, fuck with her. She got me on some different shit. Shout out to you, because you know who you are, because you obviously know our thread.
Right. But yeah. Threw me off a little bit. Like to hold you.
Nah, you know, we were just talking about, you know, how the dynamic of broken.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you know, hearts
for sure.
And exes
develop
you into the person you are.
Right. Well, just like you said, like you still love them all the same, but not in love. You know, I feel like that love is probably just for the simple fact that, like, they made you who you are. Like, you can never forget that.
When I'm up more, I'm not even going to say this on record. I'm actually good. I'm actually going to just not put that on record. For it's like I have to.
I don't know, man. This is open up. We'll talk about anything.
But nah, though, man. Yeah. Man.
He's like, nah, you're not gonna get me.
Nah, shit, for real though. But you know, shout out to Rueda, man. Gotta keep the vibes going.
Definitely.
Good vibes.
For sure. So you told me earlier you were no longer on the wave talk. No, on the tide talk.
Yeah, you know, it's just something that just comes more organically to me when I was like freestyling, and I noticed that I was saying tide. And I was like, cool, you know what? I like this. Like, we're not on waves, like we're on tides. You know, tides are like calmer. But if, you know, tides build up, They make waves.
Right.
And I feel like with me making observations, the gallery show, the project, these are all just small tides that,
Right.
you know what I mean, build up. And I see it also more as in like tides, like, you know, like you're set, like throwing up our tides. You know, I say that a lot in my music and just different things. Like, you know, the biggest thing that I appreciate is just, you know, growing up on the east side of the States.
Word.
I really fuck with it.
Oh, the States.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like you were saying the city. Or the
I mean,
town.
I'm always on the east side. I'm on the east side of Buffalo. I'm on
Right.
the east side of the States. Like, yeah, real shit. It's like just how it worked out.
Right. Yeah, man. Tell me why did you choose Creative Connect as a name to go with?
That's a real ass question.
Yeah, because when I saw it, I was like, okay,
It's gonna be
different.
an observation.
It's like I feel like this is. It says it's gonna be in observations. You're not
Yeah,
gonna
but I'm gonna
answer
tell
it?
you, it's
Okay, I was about to say,
it's on my website too. You know,
it's got a website. What's the website?
creativeconnect.club.
.club.
Yeah.
Okay.
Join the club.
Nice. Very nice. I hope it says that somewhere on that page.
No.
Join the club.
No, it does not.
Too corny.
It's super corny. That would be like ridiculously corny. But
he's got a .club. He's telling me to join the club.
Yeah. Well, I guess that was kind of corny then. When you put it like that, yeah, I guess that was kind of corny. But nah, you know, the club is foreshadowing something for later with the transition of Creative Connect. But you know, the name came about. Shit, you not, bro. So I used to go by Sphinx.
Right.
I used to spell it SPHVNX. Some weird shit. Just trying some weird shit. And, you know, I was just like, dude, this @ name just sucks. Like, I just need to, like, figure out what it is I'm meant to do.
Right.
And, you know, I went to sleep, meditated on it, and I woke up, and it just literally came to me, bro. I shit you not. I was just like, yo, I'll be plugging people. And I'm always, like, resourceful. So it's like I know so many people just off of just me being who I am. Not even, like, anything to do with, like, talent or craft. Just my personality. I just, like, gravitate towards people, and like people just click on me very well.
I see where you're going with this.
Yeah, and I was just like, yo, I really be connecting people. And I thought about myself in the creative world. I was like, yo, I'm like a creative connect. Like, you can pull up to me and I can connect you to mad creatives.
That's
like,
fire.
And it literally just clicked in my head. I was like, oh, Creative Connect.
Wow. I fuck with that. I
Yeah,
like that
it's
origin
something
story.
like, you know, and it's, for me, it's like, there's mad creative connects. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Eventually, when we grow the company, I'm going to only outsource the best creatives and, like, put them in position. I'm gonna be the top creative of it all, you know. Me and my team, at least. And the subdivisions, we're going to have different departments to be able to be like, you know what? I'm actually not going to put this on record either. I'm not going to put this on record.
All right, well, shit. That's 2 things you're omitting. All right, keep your secrets.
Got to, man. People be out here thieves. I don't fuck with that shit, bro.
You're right.
I really don't fuck with that shit.
It's a lot of that. It's a whole lot of that.
Yeah, I'm good, man. Like you said in your song, man. Like a Mason. Gotta keep them secrets.
Yeah, man.
Actually, that was not that song, but
it was.
It was.
Keep some secrets like a Mason.
That's too, but I was talking about the.
Oh yeah.
Litany, yeah.
Why would you let the ones in power? Yeah.
But anyways.
I digress.
Before I do.
Damn. A lot of
a
lot of good information. Let's talk about this project, man.
Yeah, man.
So you dropped one project, the Element AU. had a couple joints on it
Mm-hmm.
back in the day. I know you didn't really like that either.
It just didn't feel. I think because I didn't know myself, it wasn't me.
Mm-hmm.
It was just very experimental. It was like kind of facade music. It wasn't like real. Like it wasn't like some of the songs were real. Like Keeping It Player was like a real situation. Unconscious was real. But like all the rest of that shit, like Cozy Campaign was more of a vibe. It wasn't
Right.
like it wasn't really anything. Letter J and
Is that still on SoundCloud?
yeah. I think I got it private now though. Took it down.
Got
So
you.
only I could listen to it.
Got you.
No, I should actually be in my playlist. It is in my playlist.
Public?
Yeah. Because people still like it and shit.
What are you on in SoundCloud?
Creative Connect. But nah, yeah, man. I just don't feel like that music was authentic. But at this project,
Here we go.
yeah,
Coasting
L.I.
was the one that I really liked. Round one top down there on the radio.
L.I.B.R. is it though.
This is the.
Yeah.
Oh right, yeah.
L.I.B.R. This is something, bro. I got an A side, I got a B side. Debating if it's gonna be between like 7 tracks with the skits. Right now with the team going through the process of like eliminating and seeing if I want to make it a cohesive project or drop them like as 2 separate projects under the one.
Mm-hmm.
But I would just say it's 2 vibes. I'm more confident about it. It gives you very, very grungy hip hop vibes, and then very like pop lover boy vibes as well too.
Right.
And there's a love side, there's a revenge side, and I'm just super stoked to really give this project to the world because I feel like it's a different subject matter than what's most commonly talking about. Like, I am not talking about using any drugs.
Right.
So that's off rip different.
Right.
I'm not talking about
You've never been on that wave either.
Never. Bro, I'm so damn near straight edge, bro. Like, I mean, I drink and shit, but bro, I haven't even smoked in like 4 months.
I feel you.
I'm damn near just thinking about quitting, bro. Like,
I mean, at the end of the day, bro, like I stopped for a little bit and I was just like, I'm good with never doing this again.
That's literally what just happened.
Yeah, I feel
I
you.
was just like, yeah, I'm cool. Like, actually, like, I feel good not smoking. Like, I feel more of myself. But then again, like I said, I never was a smoker. I've only smoked for literally now. Been smoking for 7 years. I know people that's been smoking for like 10.
Yeah.
Like 13 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's like fucking ridiculous.
Like straight everyday type shit.
Yeah, and I already was like the type to smoke, take like a month break and then come back. Like, I never really was a smoker, but I'm just so focused, and I feel like my ideas are more clear, crisp, because my mind is so clear.
That's 100% the case, I feel like. Because I stopped for a long time, and I was just like, my writing is better.
Yeah.
Like, my air is better. Just in general, like, I'm not, like, dying and shit. You know what I mean? So, like, it's fun. Yeah, sure. Social, whatever. But at the end of the day, you got to do what's best for your health.
Realistically, and I ain't trying.
It's not all about having fun all the time. It's really not. Like, some of the shit you love to do is like terrible for you.
True.
Like, do you eat fast food?
No.
Good.
I don't even drink pop.
Good. Perfect. People eating pop or drinking pop and like
drink juice though.
Yeah.
Gotta get some.
What kind of juice?
A lot of Tropicana and Minute Maid.
Oh, bro, might as well drink pop.
Really?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck it.
The Tropicana shit is crazy. I'll say like juice. If anything, like a little bit of like orange juice or something like that. But even then, like you can't drink too much of it. It's because the high fructose corn syrup and the sugar. That's really why.
Fuck it, bro. You gotta have balance. You can't escape it in America.
Well, yeah, you can. Drink aloe drink. Or like, I don't know, man. I've been on a wild weight. I don't even eat meat anymore.
Right, congratulations, bro.
Thank you. Lost 20 pounds in like
Let's fucking get it.
like the past couple months. Yeah, bro. So hitting the gym.
That's what. Yeah, as soon as I stopped smoking, the next thing I picked up was like working out. Like
Yeah, it's
before
almost
it got
natural to
brick.
do.
Yeah, before it got brick, bro, I was running like 5Ks like twice a week.
Damn.
Yeah, I was busting them down though in like 48 minutes, like 50 minutes. I was trying to get to like 40, but it's starting to get cold. But
Yeah.
I
Where
want
are
to
you
do a
running
5K.
at?
I'm Delaware Park. I start at Hoyt
Okay.
Lake, and then
Yeah.
I run to Delaware Park. I hit the loop and then run back to Hoyt Lake. Is 5 miles.
Word. That's what's up. Hell yeah.
Fucking crazy.
Are you gonna do a marathon ever?
I'm thinking about it, to be
Oh.
100% honest. You know,
Which
I just,
one?
Probably like a breast cancer awareness one, or anything with a good cause behind it.
Do Elephant Run.
What was that?
Elephant Run is actually one of my like distant cousins. They put that together. Their wife died from, I want to say like leukemia or something like that. So they host the run
When is it?
every year. Let me look it up real quick.
I got to shake and break too.
Huh?
I got to shake and break too.
What do you mean?
Like I gotta cut.
Oh, you gotta slide soon.
Yeah.
Word. All right. How long you got?
I gotta slide now, bro.
Oh fuck.
It's 4:20. I at least want to get some rest.
I got you.
Isn't that crazy, bro? I just got up from work. I gotta go back to work.
Yeah, I'd hate that.
Man, I love it.
Oh, you love it?
Yeah. It's a motive behind it. And my job. I love my job.
That's what's up.
I'm not gonna do it forever. I'm not gonna put this on record either. They might be watching me and be like, "Yo, fire this nigga."
Okay, I guess they don't do it anymore. It says, sadly, there will not be a 10 consecutive years. We found the need to take a brief pause. There will be no run in 2018. Okay, well, I look stupid.
Nevertheless, it's all Gucci. I'm
yeah,
gonna be in one of them shits.
shout out to the Elephant Run if it ever comes back. It's for a good cause. But real quick, let's sum this up. New project you're working on. No release date yet. Did you say what it was called? So
L.I.B.
Okay, we'll just leave it at that.
L.I.B.R.
I heard some tracks.
Yeah.
Fire.
Which one should I send?
Send me the joint I made you play for me twice.
On the left side?
Yeah. No.
Gotcha.
Was that the love side? Yeah, it was.
Mine is in the
Bro, I was
clutter,
sitting here
but I
going
think
crazy
if I'm
about
never
it.
get to passing on my chances conversations with my
Yes, that one. Yeah, we're gonna play that at the end of this joint because my man Alex has to run. Ooh,
is that you?
easy. Look at that. Comes right through.
Bam.
Perfect.
Don't leak that. Besides on there.
Not at all.
It's not the, you know what I'm
This
saying?
will just be on the podcast
But I appreciate you.
and YouTube
That's
because
perfect.
the video. But
Ooh-wee.
and almost perfect timing again. It's about to cut off for 30 minutes. So
Your cameras always do that shit.
I know. Well, it's DSLRs.
My shit don't do that, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's sad.
I always remembered that shit in the Wolves Den.
Yeah, it would cut off after 30 minutes.
That shit was funny as fuck.
I don't know what it is. And this is a new camera too. But great conversation today.
For sure, bro.
We didn't even get to talk about funny shit. I didn't even ask you what a pangolin was. You know what a pangolin is?
A pangolin?
Pangolin?
Yeah, it's like a foreign penguin.
No, it's not.
I just was saying some funny
He
shit.
say yes. I know what that is. For sure. I know my animals. I show everybody this. This is a pangolin.
That shit looks exotic.
Yo, everybody's reaction is the same.
It
Just like,
rolls. It like
what
gets
the
into a
fuck?
ball and roll.
Yeah.
That might be my new favorite animal.
Right? Fucking it's like Sand Slash.
I literally
Pokemon.
I swear to God, I was just thinking that shit.
Really?
I was like, dude, I remember an animal or from a cartoon doing that. Like,
Yeah, fucking Pokemon. But L.I.B.R. has been something new. Open up, creative connect. Alex, thanks for coming by, man.
Yeah, pleasure, bro. Good to see you again.
Absolutely, likewise. Good to see you. And we need to get up and do something.
Yeah, we got to hop on the track too.
100%. You see what vibes I'm on. I see what vibes you on nowadays.
Facts. This project, no features. That's one thing.
That's
this
up.
project is gonna be a solo project, and once it's out, I'm just locking in and just doing features.
Nice.
I'm not doing any shows either.
Okay. Word.
No more interviews either.
You trying to go to South by Southwest next year? In Austin?
I'm gonna be on the West Coast.
March? You be on the West Coast in March? Just come then. Or can you?
Probably not.
Fuck.
Be real about it.
Me and a couple people trying to go down there.
I can only go if it's work related.
Oh, okay. Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Word. I understand, but don't understand.
But we can see if we can finesse something.
Definitely. All right, man. I know you got to go.
Yeah,
We're going to wrap this up.
Help
Again,
me.
thank you for coming through.
All right.
Something new. Open up. Creative
Hey.
connect.
Yeah. Turn me up a little bit. Shit crazy. Mine is in the clutter when I think if I'm a lover. Get the passing of my chances. Conversations with my mother told me it's the distance. Man, excuses bringing trouble, but it's all in paradise. Man, it only make me wonder what's been on your mind. Is it somewhere in my place? Shit, I took you across the world. That didn't even mean a thing. Before you even noticed how my heart became the coldest. Then I put you in an Uber. Now a nigga feeling bogus. Was it me? Timing felt off. Was it you? Scared to lose it all. Or was it me? Playing with your heart. Or was it you? Blinded by the dark, or was it me? Timing fell off, or was it you? Scared to lose it all, or was it me? Playing with your heart, or was it you? Blinded by the dark. Mine is in the clutter when I think if I'm a lover. Get the passing of my chances. Conversations with my brother told me it's the truth. Why the hell you say you love her? If she 1,000 miles away, shit, you probably find another. Advice that I never do fail, but if I trust the process, then I will. More focused than I've been. When you lie, I pretend. See, these morals and these values can't blend. I think it's weird how you ghost but still watching my story. Reason why they play the game but find love at 40. Tennis shit, my sir, swear to God it's so corny. But it's all out of love for the way that you hurt me. What's the reason that I feel if I'm the only one? Should've said you didn't feel it if you playing numb. No, I ain't angry, kinda sad. Shit, I told you about my past, but it feel like I'm the only one being dumb. Was it me, trying to offer, or was it you, scared to lose it all, or was it me, playing with your heart, or was it you, blinded by the dark, or was it me, timing fell off, or was it you, scared to lose it all, or was it me, playing with your heart, or was it you, blinded by the dark? But it was we. I had things with myself that I couldn't tell you. I saw lies in the room and I would've failed you. The reason that we tried, took a chance and it fell through. I seen the X on your mind every time I held you. I ain't tryna judge, but I swear you so see-through. Acted like your man, opened up like I need you. Probably cause I did, you know you need me too. Crazy shit is you blamed it on being people. Maybe it's the end, I said we can't be friends. After we done fuck, the story never ends. Can't take another L, the highest I done been. I swear I wrote this song for you, heart bleeding like the pen on the paper. You want the world? I'll take it. You should've known you were the one, but it's still kinda fun. Man, I'm praying for the nigga, gotta date you. But what you want? Timing fell off, or was it you, scared to lose it all, or was it me, playing with your heart, or was it you, blinded by the dark, was it me, timing fell off, or was it you, scared to lose it all, or was it me, playing with your heart, or was it you, blinded by the dark, or was it me? Was it me? Or was it you?